Time to run from the law that is Sannyo yet again. Well, so I gotta run to the law, I guess, and then from it. Listen, I haven't really thought this plan out very well, but it's gonna work. I'm gonna run diagonally away towards from her. That's my plan. In any case. So, yeah, I guess quick update on runs. I didn't really do much yesterday. I wanted to play until I got to stage 4, and of course I ended up getting that, like, in like, I think the first or second run. I think it was the second. I really didn't get to play for that long, because, like, well, I was planning on playing more, and then I was like, man, so, okay, so on Saturday, on the Saturday stream, my dad ended up showing up, right? That's because, so we were planning on doing something that day, because, like, a while ago, we actually managed to get in N64, and I managed to find a copy of Majora's Mask, because I wanted to, like, I was, that was just the game I was, like, hyper-fixating on at the time. And so I was like, yeah, I wanna get a copy of Majora's Mask for N64. I think that'd be sick to play it. The only issue was that we needed an expansion pack in order to make it work, which I knew that when I bought it, but I was like, we'll find a way. And sure enough, we did. Like, we ended up having to drive back to Mississippi. Well, okay. So we drove back to, like, Mississippi twice, actually, because, like, so where we got the N64 originally was from, like, a retro gaming store in Mississippi, which is, like, an hour drive from where we are, right? And then, yeah, no, but so we got that, and then I got Majora's Mask, and then so we're like, okay, let's make, like, a second, like, trip, or let's plan to make a second trip back to there so we can get an expansion pack, because we saw that they had those. So we got to Mississippi, or no, so we got there, like, we went there like 2 to 3 weeks ago now, and we got it. And we ended up buying it, but in the car, I kind of noticed, I was looking at, like, the expansion pack, and I was like, oh man, it looks kind of rusted. Hopefully that should be fine. I don't, you know, like obviously it's old, right? So like a bit of rust kind of makes sense, but, like, you know, hopefully it'll still work and everything. We get home, we put it in the N64, doesn't work. Just not even remotely. Also, nice mic. nice mic as I'm fucking talking about Majora's Mask. Or talking about fucking expansion packs. But yeah, no, but so it doesn't work. Luckily, they had a policy where if it doesn't work, you can return it up to, like, a month or whatever. Like you have a window of a month after you purchase it to just return it. So, and the thing is, like, Dad had to go, like, out of town for like the next 2 weeks for work. So, but when he got back in town, I cannot believe I got that. When he got back in town, we planned another trip to get up to there, which was supposed to be on Friday, but, like, you know, like, things come up, or like something came up that Friday, and so we planned to go Saturday instead, which is why he was there that day, and we ended up doing it. We drove all the way to Mississippi. We got the expansion pack. We came back, and it actually worked this time. So now I can, like, just legitimately play Majora's Mask on an N64, which has been so sick. Yeah, I'm a little sad she didn't die. Yeah. This stage 2 is just, yeah. Well, it was going great in stage 1. But you know, because of that, just like yesterday. So like, or like over the past couple of days. Well, I guess just Saturday and Sunday, I've been playing some Majora's Mask yet again. Honestly, like, I thought, like, since I just finished playing it with Dad, that I might be a little burnt on Majora's Mask, but no, honestly. I'm kind of, I'm still in the groove of, like, playing the game right now, so it's fine. But I've been, yeah, I've been really enjoying that. So a majority of my day on Sunday was just straight up just playing Majora's Mask. It's cool, actually, because we have a, you know, we have, like, an HDMI, or, like, I am just able to hook up the N64 to just, like, my base monitor. Because, like, we ended up buying a, or we ended up getting a thing where it's, like, it like, where, like, the, we ended up getting an HDMI cable where, like, just one part of it is, like, one part of it is, like, compatible with the N64, and then you plug it into, like, a thing that has another HDMI cable sitting at the back that you then plug into the TV. I'm not describing that well. My brain is kind of struggling to think of the words at the moment. I don't know. I'm able to plug in the N64 with into the TV with an HDMI cable. That's all you need to know. That's all that really needs to be said. I don't need that, like, I don't need the red, white, yellow, like, cables in order to make it work. It is a little, like, I mean, well, it's way more convenient to have HDMI cables, but it is, like, you know, it is a little sad that I don't get to use the, you know, the red, white, yellow cables. I don't get to plug those in anymore, so no TVs really support them. I remember, like, just having to plug those in all the time in order to get the Wii to work, you know? So it's like, oh. I got a little bit of nostalgia fix for that. I think it is hilarious, cause like when I first played Majora's Mask, it was on Wii Virtual Console, but like when I was like showing Dad Majora's Mask, it like obviously like I had to do that shit on emulator, right? But I realized I literally have every available way to play Majora's Mask. I have emulator, I have N64 and Wii VC, and they are all still currently working. I can play any version that I want whenever I want. Yeah, no. I think what I want to do right now in like Majora's Mask and the N64 is I just I want to try 100%ing the game because I've never actually like done that. I just think that would be like a super interesting way to just go for 100%, just like on the original hardware. Lag and all. It is hilarious. Like obviously, like there was going to be some like hardware limitations, but it's so interesting to just experience them. Where it's like the game is like fucking rendered in like 480p. the game is in a constant state of 480p, and then like there's just like so much like lag because the N64 is like struggling to like keep up with all the particle effects and shit. Like obviously that stuff's not great, but to me that adds a little bit of charm to it, so I'm fine with it. Alright, well, despite the shitty stage 2, this run actually had to get it to Sannyo, so that's that's one. That is one whole Sannyo. Yeah. Oh, shit. Okay. I thought I was gonna die before that. That's about how Sannyo goes. I dodged a decent amount of that initial wave, alright? That's not bad. Considering the amount of ways non-one could fuck you over, I'm sort of satisfied with that. I would have been more satisfied if I had capped it, but you know. You can't always get what you want. Oh yeah, no, so something else recently, I feel like, I think I have mentioned this before, but I kind of forget, well, or I forget if I mentioned this on stream or not, but, I have actually been going for, like, extra clears recently in Touhou games, because I realize, like, that I have not, like, I realized that, you know, for the amount of time that I've been playing, I probably should have more, if not all, of the extra clears for Windows era. Like, PC... Okay, no, I'm resetting that. That was bad. PC98 era is, like, its own thing, but, like... Yeah, at the very least for Windows era, right? I probably should have more, EX clears. But, so I decided to... Or, like, so I have actually been doing them, and so over, like, the past, like, week or two, I have now gotten to the point where I only have one more EX stage that I have not beaten in the Windows era, and it is Touhou 18s, so that'll be fun. I know I've at least, like, played 18s extra once, and I've definitely seen a decent amount of it. It's pretty painful. That's mainly all I know about it. That's my main knowledge on just the... Okay. Yeah, no, that's just my main set of knowledge for the 18 extra, is just, it's painful. Since it's the only one I have left, I probably will, like, go for it at some point soon. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, I don't know. And I definitely am going to go for it soon. I will have to re-enable my, you know, my X and C keys if I, God damn it. I'm gonna have to stop resetting at some point. Kind of sick of all the resets. I reset the first one because I felt really bad about it, but now I'm just kind of playing bad, so. Come on, you fairies. Don't hold me up like this. All right, I got places to be and things to do. I got a lovely date with a with a fucking casino owner. With just like a huge gambling addict who truly cannot be fixed. 128, pretty slow. Like, come on, boys. We're speed running here. We're speed running, I say. Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. Nah, that was just actually pretty fucking terrible. Hey, well, I didn't die, so that's something. I did not die. If I had died, I don't think I would have reset at that point. I am getting, like, I'm starting to get a little more stingy with how my, like, stage 1s going into Michael look. But, like, you know, depending on how much, like, patience I have in the session, I might still, like, take a miss before Michael. Or, like, well, I guess taking a miss before Michael is not really that big of a surprise, like, if it's, like, right at the end. It's more so, like, but, like, depending on how little patience I have, like, if I die before, like, the mid-boss, I might still, like, choose to not reset that. Really does just depend on, like, really does just depend on how much time I feel like spending on stage 1. Sometimes, like, you just get hit and you're like, I just want out of this stage. You're like, I don't give a fuck. It's like, if I game over, who cares? Never LNN Michael. The Saturday stream wishes it could get LNN Michaels. Okay, that was pretty bad, actually. I don't have enough time to kill you. It's just not worth it. It's just not even going to work. Where are we looking? What are we looking like? Should, at least one more shot. 1, 0. I started shooting just like a bit too early, but I mean, you know, I killed her at 0, so that's not bad by any means. Please, thank you. Please and thank you. The two words that will get you out of any situation in Touhou, guaranteed. Got something funny, because, like, so when I was going for EX clears, I initially was not thinking of doing 9s, because I was like, I kind of want to fight, like, extra bosses. 9s isn't really, like, an extra stage boss. Like, 9s is not really a traditional extra, you know? But, like, after, like, just hearing, a little more about, like, Touhou 9's extra, from Family Team last time, I was like, I was like, you know what? I was like, you know what? Nah, I'll include 9s. And then last night, I was like, I was on call with some friends, and I decided to just, like, boot up 9 for like a little bit, and then I, like, got the clear, like, on my, like, well, I think it was, like, my 5th attempt, but, like, 2 to 3 of those attempts died because I got hit stage 1. I got hit in stage 1, and the extra stage starts you with no extra lives. You have to earn all of your extra lives through score. And it takes until at least, like, stage 4 or whatever before you actually, like, get anything. Or it takes until at least, like, stages, like, 3 to 4 before you get another life. But, like, throughout the run, you do actually generate, like, a decent amount of lives. But, like, because it had been so long since I had played Touhou 9, like, I was just getting hit, like, in the first 3 stages for a little bit, because I was just trying to remember, like, how the game worked. But then I was like, oh yeah, no, I just need to be, like, level 2ing. And then I kind of just got that, learned where I should, like, when I should and shouldn't be focusing. remembered that level 1 is also busted for Marissa, and I was like, okay, yeah, we got this. Marissa's level 1 is so fucking good in that game. It's so strong. It's so strong. It's so active. Like, it does everything. It does everything you could want it to and more. Where are we? Okay. It's like, well, I'm like, can I move to the right? Or like, do I run for it or do I not? Should I stay or should I go now? No. I should have stayed where I was. I just really wanted to kill Sannyo. Please. A little bit of a miracle that wasn't a 2 miss, but, you know, we take that. We take a miracle every now and again. Listen, it's just Lily White putting in the work. It's not much, but it's honest work. That's Lily White's motto. I know it. I've heard her say this. Okay, nice. I was a little afraid I was gonna fuck up on that, but I didn't. That is 2 runs to good old Sannyo. Could potentially be more if I actually clutch on it. But does streamer clutch? That's the question. Streamer, the fuck are you doing, streamer? You got hit by non-1, streamer. It's almost like that's a difficult attack to dodge. Okay, yeah, that was unfortunate. I hate it when she sends you like that. She sends you all around the screen. Okay. That is chill. We're chill with that. Okay. Please. Ooh. Ooh me oh my. Thank you. Well, that's just some shit luck right there, actually. I'm getting the shitty luck. That's not good for me. I want good luck. That's good. That was shit luck. Sannyo, I really don't think we're cooperating here. Like, Lily White is trying her damnedest out here, and you won't even give her the time of day. Alright? And I just personally think that's really rude. Lily White is a lovely individual. Very, very calm and collected. And I just feel like you just don't care about that. Nice. I actually got incredible luck there. Hey, Zerl-san. How's it going? What are you confused about? Just this game's patterns as a whole, or like? Because if I'm being honest, I wish I understood this game's patterns. I just don't. I don't get them. That's why I've got Lily White here with me. Just to try to offset the insanity that is this game. To give me something of comfort. And definitely not because a viewer suggested it. Definitely not just because I was told it'd be a good thing to cope with by somebody else. Definitely not. Alright, this is gonna be fun. Welcome to Funland. I should have realized to get out of that bit of section. Yeah, that was just unfortunate. Where I was standing was, yeah, it was just not the place to stand, clearly. My reading of that was quite shit. And then that was just terrible luck. Alright, cool, good. Thank you, Jimbo. Very cool. At least it's a run to stage 4 today. At least. We're in the DDC extra now? Nice. What shot you working on it with? Oh my god, 12.08? That is an insanely fast Michael. That might be a new PB. I think that's a new Michael PB right there. $245, I'll take that. I do already have a Mari B1CC, but I need to get Mari A first because her bomb works way better for playing on Raiko. Yeah, I forget. Mari... Yeah, Mari B is the one with like inverse spark, right? I can't remember. I was playing it recently, but I forget. Like Mari A is just the one with the bomb where you just get to farm for lives. I'm fairly certain, right? Oh no, Marissa A is Dark Spark? Oh. Got it. Okay. I couldn't remember which Mari did what. You know. Actually, funny enough, recently I did end up getting it, or recently I did get an EX clear with Mari B. That or like a 14 EX clear with Mari B. I'm curious, what about Dark Spark would make it better for dealing with Raiko than Bullet Absorber? guess maybe just like the fact that it doesn't last as long. Like you don't have to wait for your bomb to go away before doing another one. Yeah, I guess you do run into issues with that every now and again. Bolt Absorber sucks for extra since Raikou is not invincible while it's active. Well, yeah, it does suck in that sense. Although you can still stand, if you're low enough on the screen, you can still stand in it because like it still clears bullets. Yeah, it does move up, right? So you would have to do it lower, but like you can definitely play around it, and it gives you like. Raikou has so many patterns where you can just farm lives on her, so it's not completely useless. It is definitely a pain to work around, though. I will admit. Yeah, no, that is true. It is a pain to work around for those spells, but like, yeah. I think again, it definitely still works though, as long as you just like farm like. You still get a fuck ton of lives off of her. I think is just the main draw to still using that bomb. Although admittedly in my EX clear I farmed a fuck ton of lives and then lost a fuck ton, so it really does just, like, require you to have to play around the bomb to an extent. Because, like, some of those deaths are me being stupid, but some of them were definitely because, like, dealing with the situation with the bomb was way harder than it probably should have been. Like, that bomb is both the best and the worst. There we go. 0.33. A Spark just tends to have more stable iframes. Yeah. Bolt Absorber just works better for main game where it can also damage bosses. Yeah, no, it definitely does work better there. Although, like, again, I feel like the main draw of the bomb still works the same in both the extra and the, it still works the same in both the extra and the main game, but it definitely, like... But yeah, no, like, just being put in a situation where you can't deal damage to the boss for just a ton of time. And, like, for half that time, like, how long is that bomb active for? At least, like, 10 seconds, right? You got, like, 10-8 seconds so you can't damage to the boss, and you're vulnerable for, like, 5 seconds of that time. Like, for half the duration of the bomb, like, you like, not only can't you deal damage, but you are vulnerable. So you have to end up, like, playing around, like, playing around the bomb, which may or may not work out for you. Or planning your movement around the bomb, which may or may not work out for you. Definitely does suck. I've never thought about how many seconds it actually stays out for, but it's, again, like, at least 8 seconds, I feel. Okay, well, I just don't get the POC today, that's fine. it wasn't my day to POC. Yeah, definitely not great movement on my part. I'll take a 1 miss. What was the 1 miss even to? It was to the yin-yang section, right? It's the bullshit random movement yin-yang section. It's like I'm bored. I'm just standing here tapping left the whole time. What do I even do? What do I do? Nice. Alright, can I have a good fight with you? A clean, honest bout. And begin. No, I was too slow on that. I almost had what I needed. Almost had everything I needed and more. Wow, really? Y'all got to spawn in? So, wait, I'm sorry. You guys get to play the video game as well? Hold on. This is insanity. I've never heard of such a concept before. All right, free power frozen peas. That was so unfortunate. I needed to move up, but hindsight's a bitch. Hindsight's a bitch, and so is Sannyo. Christopher, 2024. You want to buy? Are you doing a run of Balatro? Alright, I guess I'm doing a run of Balatro now that I think about it. I forgot to update the counter. Nice, okay. That was so unfortunate. That's fine though. It's actually, you know what? It's actually fine though. Okay, cool. Had to time it out, but whatever. So sometimes that's just how the luck goes. Damn, she died that fast of 1 power? Are you kidding me? Fine, I want to use the Fool on Phoenix Tail. Dude, I'm curious, have you, have you seen, RT's run? Oh yeah, I should update the Sannyo counter, by the way. Pop. Have you seen, like, RT's, like, seeded run or whatever? On his own seed? Or like, yeah, E to the 98, yep. That is so amazing to me that somebody routed that. Like, eventually somebody is going to find and route the strongest like starting seed you've ever seen, right? Because like there's no way like the RT game seed is actually the strongest seed. Like it's out there somewhere, and somebody is going to eventually crack the code. You just need to give them time. Don't know who it is. Don't know when it'll happen, but it's gonna happen. Somebody is going to take that game to its absolute fucking limits. Ah, sad. Alright. Let's see if we can get anything going on good old Jimbo. No, wait, really? I got trapped like that? What's up with my... What is up with my Jimbo luck? Are you kidding me? How the fuck? I got trapped both times. Both the places I was supposed to stand didn't work out for me because I got fucking Mentoased. The RNG manipulation is of Balatro reminds me of Fire Emblem, where RNG is already predetermined, so you use every method possible to eat the useless RNG. To be honest, it reminds me of how my professor taught us about how RNG is determined. Really? You had like a teacher just like actually like just like give a lesson on how like RNG is determined? Or I guess maybe it's just like maybe they're talking about like luck in general, not specifically RNG. Are you in a program? Oh, that makes sense. That's sick. Ah, come on, game. The true RNG doesn't exist, and so programs will always have to make workarounds. Yeah. Although those workarounds are good enough to where it is essentially just random. I didn't see that bullet there. Yeah, the closest way is by using a specific seeding method. We're starting from the date January 1970. The computer counts how many milliseconds has passed since that moment and uses the data presented when called for at that moment to create the RNG. In essence, creating almost true RNG. I see. It's just like, it is so fascinating, like, how much, like, work has to go into, like, just trying to make, like, something random occur. But, like, I mean, it makes sense, right? Because it's like, it's a machine. It can't truly be random, because that's, like, the complete opposite of what a machine is. That was so unfortunate. Holy shit. $171. Ugh. That was so bad on my part. That was actually terrible, terrible movement. Did not like that even remotely. Yeah, Bellotro uses the seed, which creates the RNG for it, which gets eaten by every interaction. Or in Pokemon, where it uses the time-based method and bases it off of how many frames have passed. Yeah. And then, like, I know some older Pokemon games also, like, generate RNG too off of, like, movements and, I think both, like, movement from the player and movement from, like, NPCs? I forget if NPC movement is actually factored into, like, calling the RNG or not. But I know, like, there are, like, step routes, in speedruns for, like, some of the older Pokemon games. Whereas it's like you literally have to do like or like you have to like buffer. Are you kidding me? You have to buffer inputs so like inputs always come out on the same frames. I got absolutely walled by that though. That was bullshit. Okay, that was just me being an idiot. It's fine. Did I never upload the stream VOD on Saturday? I didn't, huh? Well, I guess I got 2 stream VODs to upload today. Fire Emblem RNG is hilarious. I know you can, like, do stuff with, you can, like... I know, like, if you keep, like, resetting cursor movements, I think that updates RNG. Or something like that. I just remember seeing a clip of like just somebody like looping like the cursor pointer, or like having the cursor pointer loop, so it, like resets, and like that updates it. Come on. The average combat uses up around 7 RNG inputs, but the cursor structure is also based off of RNG. Okay. So essentially you can tell, like, like, just depending on how the cursor moves, you can kind of tell, like, where you're at RNG-wise, I guess, is what it is. How fast can I kill Michael this time? Surprisingly really slow. That was really close. Not bad. Since RNG is fixed, whenever you start a new save, doing the same inputs on 2 different runs does the same result. You can't specifically tell, but it does eat up the bad RNG, like how Balatro seeds are managed. Okay. So I don't get walled this time. What even happened to the last run? Did I just like game over on the burden on? I forget. Or like on the final? Probably. All I remembered was just getting walled and then being mad about it. And I was like, well, if this run game's over in stage 2, I don't really care. Game's over? Yeah. The game's over, man. Game's over. That was so sad. I should have moved sooner. That was so shoot away disaster review. Another way to rig RNG in Fire Emblem was by messing with with arena prices. Whenever you enter the arena, a random enemy will be generated to fight your unit. The more expensive the entry fee, the harder the fight is. So arena grinding involves rejecting all expensive fights and re-rolling for easy ones. Interesting. Would you get like... Do you get less experience from the easy fights, though? Or is it like, or do you get around the same aim, except the fight is just harder to do? I am amazed it took you that long to die. That is actually insanity. I mean, hey, at least I didn't die. It's always a bright side of these things. Three, 2, 1, 0. Nice. The arena always gives a lot of experience anyway, so it barely matters. Okay. Especially since winning the arena gives you back twice the amount of money you paid to enter. Interesting. Alright, yeah, so skipping the hard fights really changes nothing other than just like, or like having the fights be harder changes nothing other than just like okay, I have a harder time now. Like it sounds like you do still technically get a slightly better reward, but like it really doesn't matter compared to the reward you're getting anyway from just not doing the hard fight. Okay, that was just shit luck right at the end. That was just absolutely terrible. I was just kind of like zoning out, just dodging the pattern, just having a grand old time, and then suddenly Takane's just like, yeah, I'm just gonna sneak in this pattern right at the end. So yeah, I hope you don't mind. I know you were enjoying your time with this fight, but what if this? Why a lot of players restrict themselves from ever using the arena, because it makes the game too easy. Interesting. I'm wondering, like, if I would restrict myself from using the arena. Probably not. If my unit dies, they're dead forever, so I probably just I probably just wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be save scumming an arena cheesing my way for the entire game, and I'd do it with a smile. So noisy. It's like, well, if it's so noisy, then don't put your bullet fairies here spewing a million bullets. That's louder than anything I'm doing. Oh, that was so close to working too. That was just really unfortunate luck. You gonna just sitting there awkwardly, just kind of like, you gonna show up, or like, and I'll just be waiting here, I guess. Nice. 3 lives is doable. The only game I can think of where it's mostly allowed is Fire Emblem 4, speaking of 4, because of a few unique mechanics. Since in that game you are allowed to deploy your entire army on the map, which makes EXP more valuable. So it's just like harder to come across EXP in that game, I guess. So it's like if you don't want like a completely underpowered team, you're allowed to use the arena. That was just super dumb movement on my part. Yeah, there was not a chance I was getting through those 2 bullets in time. I think it just sucks because the way I want to do aggressive movement doesn't work in this engine. I gotta come up with like different aggressive movement to do, which isn't necessarily like a bad thing. It's just different. Hey, that was just really stupid on my part. I don't know why I moved to the left. My brain is telling me all the wrong moves. Like that should have easily been a cap of that. Honestly, it should have been a cap for probably non-1 as well. If I just, yeah, if my brain could actually just recognize the movement I need to do when I need to do it. Okay. At least I capped that, alright? You can say whatever you want about my gameplay, but I capped that 1 card and that was a thing. Wasn't necessarily a good or a bad thing, it was just a thing. So, you know, think about that. Okay, cool. God, she loves giving me the good RNG right now. She won't later, but for now, she really loves it. Yeah. I actually didn't think you could still move towards the right when you were that far, but I guess you can. Yeah, I got trapped. I got absolutely trapped. Fuck. I'm not entirely sure the movement I need to do there. She moves to the right like that. So I tried doing roughly the same movement that I would if she had gone the way I needed her to. But it's like, it just didn't work. I just got stuck. Hey, Rux. Oh yeah, spread among, yeah, that makes sense. Spread among 20 units. It probably would be thin. Love flavored master soup. Is this Marissa's cooking arc? It's like Marissa was so pissed that she got her cooking insulted in Lotus Eaters that she was like, "Fuck it, I'm opening up a soup restaurant." Dude, good for her. So, I'm so proud of her for finally opening up a soup restaurant. I knew she could do it. Just need a little bit of effort, a little bit of time. You get that delicious soup going. I'm really good at this video game. I'm actually like incredible at this video game, guys. Got no context, but I've had the for the past 2 days I've had the iCarly theme stuck in my head. And that rings true even now. I can't get it out of my head. Just this entire session, I've just had the iCarly theme playing in my head, and like, well, I don't know. I've had songs stuck in my head for hours before, so it's not really like a bad thing, right? It's more just a natural thing, but like, I think it's just funnier to me this time because it's the iCarly theme. Alright. Almost at it. Do you know about the DS boss fight version? Let me see. What is this? Oh. What is that a mashup of? What's the original song it's pulling it from? I do know it's an iCarly DS game. I do remember seeing that. Oh my god. That's incredible. Okay, cool. It's a spell card bonus. That is an incredible mashup. I love that though. Oh, come on. I failed the 50-50. I had two places to stand, and the place I chose was not correct. And it was kind of hard to see that it wasn't going to be correct, because I was fucking blinded by all the other bullets. Sounds like a sound font rendition. Yeah, might be. It was funny, actually. I was watching a video yesterday that mentioned Siva Gunner, so that is hilarious to see them again today. Because I've never heard of the channel Siva Gunner before until yesterday. Although I think I have heard a mashup, because the person described Siva Gunner as just, again, like somebody, or like just a channel that just like makes like mashups of songs, but like they post it as if it's just the normal song, and then like slowly and transitions into the mashup, and it's like, wait, what the fuck? It's like I think I saw them doing like just like a Small Ant Media share video where it's just like it was the athletic theme from Super Mario World, except it just transitioned into Witch Doctor. Like do 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 do. God, I can't play stage 2. It's not happening. Oh yeah, this is happening. That's what I would say if it was happening. Was hip happening right now? Here, wait, what's this? Yeah, the PAL version. Yeah, wait. Yeah, there we go. Thank you. I love that it's just titled the PAL version. I'm a little conflicted about this run right now. Because even if it gets past Takane, there's not really much of a chance of it doing anything. But I've never want to give up on a run before it's over, so we'll see. We'll see. It's like, yeah, I gotta like work for it if I do want anything to come out of this run, but like it is not impossible for this run to succeed. I've done dumber. I've done dumber things. We got free lives to play with. We got free lives and like a dream or something. A dream, a nightmare, who knows? Honestly, who knows? Bang bang. I was gonna say that's unfortunate, but it actually worked out just fine, so not even remotely unfortunate. I'm gonna get a second one. Yep, there we go. That was lucky. I got lucky. I will fully admit I got lucky. That's so difficult. All right. That was just a genuine timeout one miss. I had something happen a few days ago where I got a straight up timeout on that without dying. Like I just straight up got like a no miss timeout on that mid-non, which I honestly never thought that shit would happen. But like sometimes you literally just can't damage her. Like that is how bullshit that is. All right, now get in, loser. We're going shopping. Going to the fucking frozen peas aisle. Get in. Alright, there we go. That's another run to good old Sannyo. Plonk. Found something good from them. And while searching more, what'd you find? Aw, oh, come on. I was so close to capping that, and then I choked right at the end. 'Cause of course I did. That's such a me thing to do. Well, that was just unfortunate. I don't really know what I was supposed to do about that one. The link above the message? Oh, this is a separate link. Oh, I didn't even notice. I thought this was the same link from earlier. Oh, Touhou, hey. Wait a minute. Oh, I think I jumped a little too ahead. Nah, I didn't. Aw, man. There's not as much build up of that one. It just immediately jumps into the concepts. That's hilarious though. That is really good. Megalomima. I wanna see Mima, but like with a glowing blue eye. And the ability to just fucking chuck Marissa around the screen. It is like, it is insane to think that that song did exist before Undertale, right? Because like, well, because like that you know, that song got to like such meme status because of Undertale, but like it was just like a song that just existed before that. I never actually like, I don't know if the instrumentation would be like exactly the same. I imagine like the instrumentation might have changed a little bit for like Undertale sound font. I've never actually heard like the version of Megalovania that plays in like the fucking Halloween mod or whatever. Does that count as child abuse? Maybe. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, you know, it would technically still count as child abuse in Undertale as well. That child may be a murderer, but you know, I'm sure Marissa at that point has killed a few people. She kind of seems nonchalant about murder at that point in the series, or like in the PC98 era. Yeah, that was just really unfortunate. I was kind of hoping like some path would reveal itself to me, but nah, I just didn't get one of those. come on. I really can't do this yin-yang section today. This is just not going well for me. Come on. Come on, you. Get a move on. None of you fairies want to fucking die. You all just want to live forever and ever and ever and ever. And, like, I get it, but, like, come on. I'm trying to play the game. You feel me? No? Alright then. Shoot her one more time. One more time for good measure. 3, 2, 1, 0. A little too early. Just a hair too early. Ugh. Okay. I did not rush to the center there. I'm proud. I actually waited. I was calm. Well, no, I was not actually calm. I was gonna say I was calm and collected about it, but no, that was the exact opposite. But I still didn't go. I thought about it. I was like, do I want to go? Nah, I feel like I'll be killed. And I probably would have. Would have been executed on the spot. The guillotine was set up around my neck, and that would have just sucked for me. That was super unfortunate. All I needed to do there was just go left. What I wanted to do was I wanted to go under and around it, which would have worked, but I just fucked up. Instead, what I ended up with was the saddest double KO you've ever seen in your life. We're yet again in a situation where, like, you know, the run's not looking great, but I've done dumber things. I've done dumber things. And with Lily by my side, I think I can make something work. And if I don't, you know, that's time saved for the next run. Yeah, it's just difficult, because, like, even if I get a good run of stage free, it's like, I need my reading to be cracked, and I need my luck to be cracked if I want a good shot at actually, like, or if I want to get a good run going out of stage free. Hell, even if I just want to run out of stage free, I need to play at least a little cracked. Nice, okay. I'm getting pretty good luck with that today at the very least. That was actually pretty good luck and I just blew it. I completely blew that. The game was giving me like such beautiful gaps to take over and over and over again, and I let the game down. I'm sorry. I didn't let the game down. I let Lily down. Lily White did her best. She negotiated such good patterns out of Sannyo there, and I just couldn't clutch up. That was fucked up. So was that. Well, as always, we're getting a decent amount of runs to Sannyo. I feel like, honestly, the Sannyo counter is a little bit irrelevant at this point. I feel like the real counter should be the stage 4 counter. I honestly might transition it to that. Because it's not really that much of a surprise when it gets to Sannyo anymore. Like, obviously, it can still end up, like, not happening depending on the session. Or, like, obviously, it can still take a while to do that depending on the session. But I just feel like having a counter for stage 4 at this point would make a lot more sense than having a counter for Sannyo. Might honestly, I'll probably try switching that in between streams. Nice, okay. That's that N64 lag right there. It's like, you got me, guys. I'm playing Touhou 18 on a Nintendo 64. I've been found out. The run is no longer valid. And that's why I lost. Because the run wasn't valid. Clearly. I would like at least a third run to stage 4 today. That would be nice if I could get that, but getting any run to stage 4 is really difficult, so we're just gonna have to, we're just gonna have to wait and see, really. I got 30 more minutes to get a run to stage 4. 32 minutes to be exact. It is definitely enough time. I just gotta, I just gotta play kind of cracked. Although, to be fair, playing cracked is a requirement to get to stage 4 under any circumstances, so. I think the only thing that will suck about making the the Misamaru counter the stage 4 counter is the fact that it's just the fact that there's no good like PNG I can do for stage 4. Like, I mean, there's Jimbo, yeah, but like there's no. If you look up like Jimbo PNG, you're not gonna find a PNG of Jimbo. You're just gonna find a bunch of fan drawings of Jimbo. There's no, I can't find a, like I can't really find a good like transparent PNG of Jimbo, and I'm definitely not intelligent enough to make one, so I'll see what I can find. I could just I think you can just find a PNG of a yin yang orb. So I guess I can do that. Okay, cool. Not bad luck at all. Not bad at all. How many 4 power gangs have we had? Has it only been 1? I think I've only had 4 power like once this entire session. I mean, that sounds about right for 4 power gang, if we're being honest, you know? Okay, that was some shit luck right there. That was an example of just the game hates me. Nice, nice, nice. Look at this. Look at this photograph. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful photograph. I took it and I was like, nice. I am truly the Aya Shimemaru of taking photographs. That was so bad. That was so bad, actually. That was like... Yeah. That was terrible on my part. That dodge really fucked me over. That was going so great, too. I mean, the run can continue to go great. It's just... It's just sad, because I know what it could be now. But I fucked up because I dodged a little too far to the left and then did not clutch getting back to the center, because doing that is honestly pretty difficult when there's 2 layers of red. It wasn't impossible by any means, just difficult. And I was not ready for it. It's not ready for what that entailed for me. I'm used to just only having to deal with 1 nowadays, especially in a good pace. I think it is interesting, right? Because, like, you know... Because, like, there is sometimes where, like, power management is something really cool. Like, I feel like when I'm playing, like, SA or whatever, and I'm playing, like, you know, for like, SA, for just the lunatic run in that, like, just having to juggle between, like, you know, like, surviving with the bombs, and then also, but like, also needing power to just, like, do, like, to make sections easier, is just like I don't know, it's a really cool juggling act to me, right? Because like how well your run is like going is dependent on more than just how many lives you have. And it's like, this run is kind of that taken to the extreme, where it's like, oh, did you get hit? Well, not only is the run more difficult because you have less lives to work with, but now also, like, you don't have power. So, like, just dealing with certain sections is now a pain. It's like, I don't know, it's interesting, because again, it's like kind of the same thing in essence, right? Where it's like, oh yeah, no, like, if your run's on a bad pace, like that can be determined by, like, power as well, but I don't know. It feels a bit lamer here, because it's just like, I guess it's more interesting in SA to me, because it's like, it's like, oh, do you have a lot of lives but not a lot of power? It's like, well, that could be good, right? But now you have to, like, play well to ensure that, or you have to play better to ensure that you can still keep your lives. So it's like, you know, like, so it's just like playing at low power can be, like, kind of risky, right? Like, Well, I just think it's interesting, like, when it comes to the decision-making of, like, what do you want to bomb or not, right? Because, like, I mean, like, sometimes, obviously, you have to bomb for survival, but there is, like, with Marissa A, sometimes you bomb something literally just to get through the pattern without even having to try it. But, like, it becomes like, a balancing act of, like, okay, but what patterns do you want to try? Because, like, eventually you gotta, like, if you want to keep up on your pattern, you do need to actually, like, learn some of these patterns and, like, do them. But, like, again, like, if you're just, like, trying to skip every pattern, like, eventually you're gonna, like, even if you're winding up with, like, a good amount of lives, you're not gonna wind up with a good amount of power to, like, play the game with. I didn't get to play the game. That was... Okay, but that was a new method for dodging that. I kind of realized it when I was, when I timed it out, or... Yeah, I think I timed it out last run. I was realizing it then, you can kind of just go along... Okay, well, I'm 1 away from 4 power. You can kind of go along, like, side to side with the pattern, and that seems to be, like, a much easier way of reading it. The only issue is that if she doesn't follow you while you're doing that, then you can kind of get fucked over, just because, like, you don't actually get to kill her or get her life piece. It also means more cycles for you, meaning more time you can potentially mess up trying to dodge it like that, because it's still not incredibly easy dodging it like that, although in the moment for me right now that does feel easier. Alright, well, that's a number 4 power, gang. I still have to play Cracked if I want this run to get to stage 4, so we'll see how this goes. I shouldn't have gone up like that. I should have just kept going left and then tried reading it from there. Yeah, that was bad on my part. Okay, thank you. That was a thing. That was just shit. I should have just gone aggressive on the previous pattern. Dude. She is so low on the screen right now. But I mean, like, that's what I mean by you have to play Cracked. Because if she moves down like that, like, what I had to do was just genuinely, like, read it in the half a second I had to actually, like, process where the gap was, right? And it's not like that's impossible. It's just, I gotta play Cracked. That was just bullshit. That was just genuinely bullshit. I got walled. I shouldn't have done that. Now we kind of need good luck here if we wanted to get this to stage 4. She's almost dead. Alright. I got the good RNG. That was good. Well, it wasn't good. It was not even close to a good fight, but I got it, alright? This run probably isn't getting the Jimbo, but we'll find out. Yeah, because getting a death there is all but guaranteed. My only chance for for getting the Jimbo is capping yellow rice, which is technically possible. It's just really difficult. I haven't done it with 1 power, but I have capped yellow rice in a run before. I honestly don't know how much having 1 power affects yellow rice. I feel like it's harder, but I mean, it's my only shot of even having a chance at getting the run to Jimbo or past Jimbo. Well, yeah, because my Jimbos haven't really been great, but hey, like, like, at least I could say that I gotta run to him if I actually get there, you know? It's not like that's, like, the worst thing in the world. Ah, I was a little slow to react there. Alright, well, it's at least 3 runs to stage 4. Alright, time. I got time for at least 1 more run. At the very least. At most 2. I have time for, like, 1 more good run. Okay, good. Like that for me. That was kind of shit, actually. Still got 190. I'll take it. $145. Now we get this fun section of gaffs and goofs and guffaws. I still remember when I was originally playing 18, the section was always a bomb because I just genuinely didn't know how to play it at the time. I had no clue how you were supposed to actually do that, or like I didn't know how you were supposed to do that section without I didn't know how you were supposed to collect all the resources from the fairies without using a bomb. And the thing is, like, even if I just decided to, like, forego, like, getting some of the resources... Can I? Okay. Even if I decided to, like, forego getting some of them, I would typically still be in a situation where I'd need a bomb anyway. Because I was just bad at reading the pattern at the time. Again, second lunatic one I went for. It was a different time back then. Alright, the Plum General. How's it going? Been playing a lot of Battle Cats. That's that like mobile tower defense game, right? Or not? Yeah, I guess tower defense. Oh, okay, yeah. That game's funny. I've never played it, but I've definitely seen it before. Oh, it's a gacha? I didn't know that. It's just like, I just remember looking at the game and thinking like, oh, it's kind of like Stick Wars, but with cats. If you know what Stick Wars is. hopefully can not mess up stage 2 this time. I mean, it would be, you know, would make sense if I messed up in stage 2. There's so much to mess up on, and I've been really just been fucking up a lot, honestly. It's like, God, the amount of times that I have screwed up this session has been astronomical. There's basically no way that I do it. Oh no, I still need to lower health just a little bit. 0. Okay. There we go. Really hope I don't mess up at the last second again. Here, let's get all the way over here. All right, we can jump as far as we want. It's just a jump to the left. Put your hands on your hips. Let's do the time warp again. Legit, there's a bondage domination cat. That, I wish I could say I'm surprised, but I don't think I am. They've got a cat combo. The bad art of the official Touhou adds to the charm. Yeah. It can be nice to like see good art as well, but like I don't know. It definitely makes it more unique. I think like when it came to like Touhou 18, I remember I used to hate looking at its art, although I think over the years it has actually like it's grown on me. Like I look at like Touhou 18's art style and I'm like, yeah, you know what, I like this. I think like my favorite art style though in the series is definitely Touhou 8's art style. That one looks super clean to me. Well, I will say the one like artwork in Touhou that is like genuinely really good. Like the sprite work in Touhou 19 for just like the bosses are so clean. I forget who made them, but it wasn't Zun. I think like Zun's typically the one who makes the art for his games, but like I think like a team worked on that, on like the sprite art for that game, and it like they honestly did such an amazing job of it. "15 seconds, not bad." Gonna go with some cheese. Alright, see you in a bit. Oh, welcome back. I think by the time I had read your BRB message, you're already back. I was a little late on reading. I was distracted, to say the least. This might... I'm coming up on 2 hours. This might actually be the final run of the session. I got 4 power gang going in the stage 3. If I like tremendously fuck up on stage 3, I'm not sure if I'll want to do another run. And if it gets to stage 4, then I don't think I'll have enough time to do another run. So I think this is the final one no matter what. Okay. Again, I'm getting pretty lucky on that section, honestly. Getting pretty lucky. And then I just kind of sucked there. That was not a bad intro. I just kind of messed up on my movement. Please die. Well, you died, but later than I would have liked. It was just that having that death right at the start was just not good. That really just kind of messed that all up. Alright, get in, loser. We're going shopping. God damn it. That was such bad luck right at the end. Alright, well, that is 8 runs to Sannyo today. Really should just make that a stage 4 counter at this point. I don't... Yeah, there's really no need to count the fact that I've gotten 8 runs to Sannyo. I mean, 8 runs to Sannyo in 2 hours is not bad, don't get me wrong, but I don't really think there's... I don't really think I need to count that at this point. Yeah, that was just bad movement on my part. Okay. Fight's not over yet. Just keep going. Just keep on keeping on. That was just really stupid on my part, honestly. I got incredible luck, and then I just kind of froze. I just kind of froze up on the spot. I was like, what, how do I, how dodge bullet? I had to go to Google real quick and be like, wait a minute. Okay, that was just unfortunate. I don't even know where the gap was for that. I guess probably just to the left of where I was standing. Whatever. Or, not where I was standing, but to where I went. Yeah, I got 8 minutes left before it's 2 hours. I really don't think I want to do another run. I don't think I'm going to accomplish anything in that time. Again, not a terrible session. Not a great one, but not a terrible one. I have 3 runs to stage 4. I do remember that. So. I'll just have to play more. Try to get more runs back to Misamaru. In any case, thank you so much for watching the stream. I hope you have a good rest of your time. Goodbye.